Okay, I'm live. No, this is not a recording or a hologram or a simulation. Well, it might be a simulation, but then we're all in on it. Hopefully I'm entertaining simulation. Okay, this is box 142. Collect them all. Yeah, I did. Medium-sized box here, like the last few ones. Kind of heavy, but not back or butt busting. That's a good word, butt busting heavy. So just gonna slice this open and let's see what's in here. All right. Yep, shipped to me. Quadrigraphics. Back in the day. 14 pounds then. Oh, 2 piles of smaller sized comics and other things. Okay. We start with Yiddishkeit, Jewish Vernacular in the New Land, edited by Harvey B. Carr and Paul Bula. Neil Gabler intro. And it's mostly comics. There's some text in here. But yeah. So I think this is, let me see, does it even say on here? Yes, 839. So yeah, that puts it in the literature section of the library. So I can add that to my nonfiction list of comics out there. Below that, we have Paris by George Alexopoulos. No, it's been self-published. Oh, there you are. And the Phoenix Requiem, Volume 1. Nice little hardcover. Nice solid hardcover, actually. That is a nice thing. Fourth book by them. Here's the husband. Sarah Ellerton. Who published this? Ooh, very glossy paper. Fourth Dimension Entertainment. June 2011. Hopefully they're still around. Here we have, oh, this is a good one. Wandering Sun, Volume 1. A rare manga from Fantagraphics. I think they're up to Volume 4 now. Oh, a dummy. I grabbed these because they're nice. This is interesting. I think I have like three different editions of this book. But again, this says dummy on it. But this is Habibi. This came through the store, sales in charge, Dave Delano. And Habibi was and Craig Thompson. There's the card. Also uses the bookmark. Most well known for blankets. Wrote this, did this as well. Oh, okay. This are the same pages over and over again. That's funny. See that? That's the same 16 pages. Reprinted again and again and again. Yeah, if you flip them far enough, they animate. Oh man, that's funny. Okay, well, but chalk that up. That's what it looks like. Those are dummies. And we have, oh, my friend Trina Robbins and Ann Tibbetson, both. Lily Renee, escape artist. True story. We got her to sign it. She signed it, and they signed it. Or she signed it. We did a book signing, I think, at Books of Wonder in New York, 2011. Graphic Universe. True story. There she is. It's a 14-year-old girl. Of course, she survived. Then we have a similar type of story, The Kite Runner graphic novel. Anything else? Ooh, Penny Arcade #2. Epic Legends of the Magic Sword Kings. I've not, oh my God, this must have been at least 10 years or so since I've looked at their website. But hey, good on them. Oh, magazine. Shonen Jump. This is October, November 2011. Might have been one of their last issues. But man, what a deal. For $4.99, you get 312 pages. Basically what a 32-page comic costs now. Look at that. Actually, a suggestion I had is that DC follow this model, follow the Japanese model in a way. Do 4 weekly comics like this, anthologies, 13 comics a year. I mean, it's 52. DC is the new 52, right? So 52 comics, divide by 4, that's 13-ish comic a week. 13 new comics a week. 22 times 13 is 260, about 280, 300 pages, right? Black and white, do it all grayscale like this. You do action, detective, national, sensation, right? And then that rare 5th week is a quarterly. That stays on the, that could be best of or an anthology or whatever. New stuff you can test out. And that stays on this. These would be monthly. They stay on the shelves for a month. That quarterly, of course, stays on the shelf for a quarter. And then you put these out. You've got maybe all of action, all of Superman in one, right? Action Comics. There's 4 Superman stories, right? So you can tell a longer story. And then the title character covers backup, B and C type characters. You can test out new talent on the other stories. And then whatever sells well, through, you know, you do your, like they do here, you take a surveys, see what sells well, and then you print those in a graphic novel in color, right? Which is what Shonen Jump does. Every magazine in Japan does this. They do anthologies, and then the series get collected into tankobon, which is what you see when you walk into a library. Those manga volumes, those chapters in that comic, in that book, came out of a magazine like that. DC didn't do that. Anyway, they never asked me for my opinion. So December 2011, 280 pages for $5. My other example, National Geographic, print on glossy paper. At National Geographic issue, you get, I think it's $6. Has a few ads in the front, about as many ads in the front and the back as a DC comic does, because almost everything in a DC comic this house has now, if you really look at it. Or it's a DC license or a Marvel license. And yet National Geographic manages to sell their stuff for a much cheaper price. About 100 pages an issue, I think, in National Geographic, if not more. Here we have Les Sciences en Circuit avec Max Axiom. Yeah, it's the French edition. Chandler Education Canadien. Is that the right word? Anyway. Again, nonfiction comics. Why not? And then here we have, Advanced Gallery of Kid Beowulf in the Bloodbound Oath by Alex A. Ferriardo. Ink and Paper Group, Bowler Hat Comics. Hey, small press, but they're doing, I hope this isn't the final size. I hope 7x9 trade paperback. I think this is the final size because look at all that extra space in there. Oh, come on, guys. And the arts. I mean, I hate to be critical of art styles in this. I mean, you guys, congratulations, you got a book published. What was the price on this? $15.95. Should be cheaper and it should be smaller. It should be 6x9 with that artwork. Okay. But again, they didn't ask me. Here's Shonen Jump, 296 pages for $4.99. That's an actual looking character. I might maybe want to probably pick it up and read it. From September 2010. Ooh. Oops, sorry, my laundry's done. My dryer's done. Shoujo Beat for girls and those who like those type of stories. June 2009. Again, 7 manga, 330 pages. 360 pages. Shoujo Beat. Honey and Clover. Nana. Rasetsu. Vampire Knight. Double-sided pinup. Ooh, a pinup in here. And look at this. Different colored ink. Red, blue. And again, you can do this because it's just one color. Oh, there we are. Hubba hubba. Oh my. Honey and Clover, and this side is Nana. Just knows what they're doing. And in the back, you have 2 cards. You had a what I call magazine seeds. That's so you can subscribe. 12 issues for $30. 12 divided by 30 over 12 is 15 over 6. 15, 5, 2, 250 an issue instead of basically half price. So for $250 an issue, you could get tons of comics. And yeah, I got a whole bunch of these. Shoujo Beats. Here's New Girl in Town. Yeah, or legal. Okay, so Shonen Jump. Naruto, of course. And one Naruto, of course. Okay, halfway done. Let's move on. Now, the other pile. More regular, normal comics here. That was the Japanese stuff. Here we have Let Me In Crossroads from Hammer Films and Dark Horse Comics. Not My Cuppa. Criminal Macabre Omnibus, The Cal McDonald Mysteries, Volume 2. Steve Niles. Buffy the Vampire Slayer Omnibus, Volume 2. Oh, what a cute couple they make. Star Wars Omnibus, The Complete Saga. Episodes 1 through 6. Holy Moses. It's just Darth Sidious. Oh yeah. And then it goes into the normal stuff. Let me see if they corrected. Yep. Jabba the Hutt's corrected in that one. Nope, better stop that. They might copyright cancel me. Trying to see what Yoda. Yeah. Okay, they kind of corrected him a little. But anyway, the first 6 stories. Look at that. Yep, you can tell the prequel is dark. All right, and here we have, another Bone. The last, yes, the final volume of Bone, Crown of Horns from Scholastic. We do have the whole thing in hardcover. I have many of these, the originals in black and white. Oh, this was nice. Milton Caniff, biography by Robert C. Harvey, also another Facebook friend of mine. If you see him in Denver, or go online. He knows a lot about comics. Here we have the manga cookbook. Yeah, I don't know how you cook manga, but this book will tell you how. I'm joking. Just like cooking with children, right? They're so tender. Here we go, train bento boxes. California roll. It's not bad. You can eat them with sushi. So yeah, and then we have Wonderstruck, which should have got a better promotion than it did. I don't know what happened to that movie, but I blinked and missed it. I was going to watch it in the movie theater. Came and went. So I'll have to see if there's a videotape, DVD out there. But again, like Hugo Cabret, this is almost all comics. I would say it's 3/4 comics. It takes place between 2 different time periods involving movies. One is a deaf orphan who finds escape, in silent movies. And of course, then words come in that ruins her experience. And then in the 70s, New York City, this other character appears. And of course, the stories intertwine. Here's Little Lulu's pal. Tubby. Atomic Violin and other stories. God, I want to read that now. I might just stop right now and read that. Dark Horse did the black and white reprints, and then you just started doing them back in color. Not much color correction, which helps. I mean, it doesn't need it. those type of kids comics even better when the stuff is off register. Here we have giant size little Lulu, which is black and white. This is volume 4, $25, man. And you get, are they numbered? 600 pages for $25. It's 2,500 over 600 pages. About 5. That's 30 for $5, $6. Anyway, you can figure it out. Still a good deal. 25 cents for 6 pages. Yeah. So $1 will get you 24 pages. Yeah. So basically a comic book. $1 worth of comics. Would cost you $4 to $5 in a comic book. Cost you $1 because you get so much in here. And these are all good stories, man. Fun stories for kids, but fun stories for adults as well. And at the bottom, we have this beautiful hardcover edition of Royden Lep's Rust, Visitor in the Field. Our Kaya has beautiful, beautiful trade design. I think it's a World War II thing, and then robots are involved somehow. This mysterious kid shows up. Yep, debut. So that is that. 16 minutes and counting. Excuse me, man. I caught something. I haven't been outside today because the high was -5. Yes. I joke that, yeah, I had to wake up every 30 minutes to flush the toilet to keep it from freezing. Wasn't that bad. We did leave the taps running, dripping last night. I'm in the basement. It's a little cool down here, but not cool. I'm wearing this thing. I'm fine. Don't feel cold at all. So the house is pretty well insulated. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a happy Valentine's Day. However you decide to celebrate it. I think I got pizza coming up upstairs. It's 7:30. At 8, I'm going to watch Masterpiece Theater, All Creatures Great and Small. And yeah, I'm living large, aren't I? And then I'll probably inventory all this stuff here. So once again, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing, subscribing. Comment, please. You'd be the first. Maybe I should give a prize for the first person to comment. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you'll see me real soon. Until then, read comics. Have fun. Love one another.